Yo guys, welcome back to another video of mine. So in this video we're gonna preview Ireland versus the All Blacks in New Zealand, the first test match of a 3-test series, and it will take place on the coming Saturday. Like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning South African time. Obviously it's like late in the evening New Zealand time. Yeah, so it will be a very tight series. I'm actually so excited for this. I'm looking more forward to this one than the Springboks versus Wales 3-test series, because I think this one will be much better, honestly, because like it's much close. It will be much closer, because I think, no offense to Welsh fans, I think the Boks will win the series 3-0 against you guys, but this one will be very tight because Ireland are so dominant at the moment. They've almost won the Six Nations. They narrowly lost to France away from home in Paris, but all the other games they've won, including one at Twickenham against England, and everybody knows how hard it is to beat England at Twickenham. Last year they've also beaten the All Blacks in Dublin. That was a nice game. I actually thought they would win that one before like a week before, because I saw them dominating against Japan with new backline moves and tactics that I wasn't used to seeing from them. And I thought, I mean, Japan isn't really good, but I thought if they can use that attacking brand of rugby against the All Blacks, then they could win. So this won't be easy though, because it's in New Zealand. The 3-test series in New Zealand is always hard to win. In fact, any game that you play against the All Blacks is very hard to win, especially in Auckland. You don't want to go to Auckland. You don't want to go to Eden Park and play them there, because their best record against any opposition in New Zealand is at Eden Park. Like, that's their best. They have a solid dominant record there. I think the last time they've lost there was like, when was that? 2009 or something. Yeah, long time ago. So, and then the first test, for your information, obviously will take place at Eden Park in Auckland, and yeah, so that will give the All Blacks a massive boost. There's been a few things happening behind the scenes with the All Blacks, like Ian Foster, the head coach, unfortunately was tested positive for COVID, as well as the assistant coach of the All Blacks, John Plumtree, and looks like Joe Schmidt will take over as head coach for the first test, which is quite weird. That must just be so weird for the Irish fans and the Irish players, because like just a few years ago you were coaching us and suddenly you're coaching New Zealand. Just, that must be so weird feeling. I mean, wow. If I was Johnny Sexton, I would be like, what a mother nature is happening here? This guy used to coach us, and all of a sudden you sleep one night and then the next morning you wake up, then you see he's with the All Blacks. No! But yeah, so I really think this will be a tight series, because Ireland's attack is phenomenal at the moment. They have lovely decoy moves that they use. If you haven't already, check out my analysis video of can Ireland beat the All Blacks in New Zealand and win the 3-test series. I made that video like 2 months ago, but yeah, so we're getting closer to the action now, obviously, because it's like only 5 days away from the first test, and yeah, I just can't wait. So I'm gonna put a link in the description and in the comment section to my other video, my analysis video, but for now we're just focusing on the preview. So obviously there's also a few Irish players, I believe, were tested positive for COVID, and also Jack Gudu from the All Blacks, the centre. I don't think he really plays like first choice centre anymore for them, because outside centre, because Rico Ioane is now the outside centre for like quite some time, about a year or something. He was playing all the time at outside centre, so I think Jack Gudu would have been on the bench anyway, but it's still a massive loss, because he's a fantastic player, and yeah, it's just not good to not see him there, because he's just fantastic. There's a lot of downs for the All Blacks now, because they really lost almost their entire coaching staff, as well as some of their players, and obviously Ireland also lost like a few of the players due to the reason that they are tested positive for COVID. But yeah, this is only the first test. Maybe they'll all recover successfully from this, and yeah, let's see what happens. But anyway, looking at Ireland's attack, fantastic attack, defense, fantastic defense, and the blitz defense is really something that the All Blacks don't like. They don't like it when you use blitz defense against them. Since 2016, they struggled to cope against the blitz defense because they love to play a flowing attacking game, and if you take away their time and space, then it's just all messed up of them. And Ireland, it's sort of predictable the way how they attack, but it's very effective still. And the All Blacks can like just read the decoy moves that they use and like stop it. Then they have Ireland in the bag. If you stop the decoys, then you stop the attack. And if Ireland's attack isn't there, then you know you have them in the back, because they can't win if they don't attack like they attack now. So attack plays a major role in the reason why they're winning so much games. So yeah, if I can give a prediction, I think the game will start off with Ireland leading like 3-0. All Blacks will strike directly after that maybe, and eventually, and at the end of the first half, Ireland will strike again, and they will be leading just by like, let's say 2-3 points at halftime. Second half will be a massive struggle for Ireland, because the All Blacks aren't a team to mess with in the last 15 minutes or last 20 minutes, 15 minutes, because it's just like they reach a higher energy level and they just play with their lungs out, their souls out, and they just batter you in those last 20 to 15 minutes. So yeah, it will be very tough for them to come away with the win, especially at Eden Park. As I said, it's very hard to beat the All Blacks there. If there's one place where you actually have a realistic chance, or more realistic chance, to beat the All Blacks in New Zealand, then it's at the Westpac Stadium in Wellington. If there's one place where they would lose, like let's say you don't beat them often, but if you beat them once in like 20 years or something in New Zealand, then that place will probably be at the Westpac Stadium, because it's not a very nice home ground for the All Blacks. They don't really like playing there, I think, which is quite weird, because I've seen a few matches of them playing against the Boks in that stadium, and the crowd was like electrifying behind the All Blacks. They were very passionate, and still the All Blacks don't really seem to play well in that stadium. I think Ireland will win the first test by 3 points. It will come down to the wire. A drop goal from, I don't think Johnny Sexton will play until the end. Let's say a drop goal from Joey Carberry, and it will be a massive struggle for both teams, but I think they can do the job. I think they can win the series. They won't win 3-0, obviously. They will win 2-1, in my opinion, honestly. And yeah, or it could be a draw like in 2017 with the Lions series, because I think this will be very, very tight. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who do you think will win the first test? Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment, and all this stuff, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.